morning, everyone. Welcome to the 17th annual running of Summer Streets here in New York City. As you can see, it's already crowded. I'm here on the Brooklyn end of the Brooklyn Bridge, and we're going to go all the way to Dyckman Street. And one exciting thing is that for the first time, you can ride all the way from Brooklyn up to the George Washington Bridge car-free with a very small 3-block detour. I participated in every single Summer Street since 2008, and I have a lot of little things I'd like to show you along the way that are really exciting to me. One thing is important to note that's different in the last few years is that we now have a protected bike lane on the roadway of the Brooklyn Bridge, so that all these runners you see going past me right now can run up there and not have any conflicts with the bicyclists. So let's get going. Got a long way to go. So this spot I wanted to stop at because it's very significant. We're in Foley Square. This is the very spot at 7 a.m. on the very first Summer Streets in 2008 that I interviewed Jeanette Sadiq-Khan about bringing the wonderful program of open streets and ciclovia here to New York City. It was a smash from day one. You can see right now the streets are starting to get crowded. It's mostly runners because here in New York City the marathon's taking place in a few months, and all of these people are out here running, a lot of them training for marathons and specifically for the New York City one. So you'll see that as we make our way up. This is a beautiful day for a Summer Streets, but I can already tell this is going to be a huge day for the numbers. Look at this for 8:30. This is always the most congested part of the route because it's just so tight with people and the geometry of the street doesn't allow you to partition as well. But we'll be hitting Park Avenue soon. Oh my, the Park Avenue tunnel's open for us. Here we are in the Grand Central Viaduct, and back in the old days you could stop and do your interviews and take photos as you entered. Nowadays you cannot, but it's still a wonderful place to have car free for even just a little while. A lot of people think that this whole space should be car-free park. Maybe someday, you know, they thought Broadway is impossible and car-free Central Park. So we'll see. Maybe one day this will be car-free and enjoyed by many. So once you leave the viaduct, you're up here on Park Avenue. And once you get to the lower 50s is where a lot of people decide to meet, and there's a lot of cool rest areas. It's also the spot where the streets significantly widen up so that people have more room to bike, walk, run, skate, whatever you want to do. There's usually a lot of music here and a lot of fun going on. But let me point this out. I just wanted to show you. So this is the longest Summer Streets ever, and you'll see right here, 22 miles of car-free streets. And now we'll squat down here for a minute and see from 7 to 3 p.m. And a lot of people are pushing to have it longer because it was only till 1 p.m. for many years. Stopping here for a little bit of train spotting, going both ways. Look at that. This part of the course has been really a dream because they've just paved all the roads and it's smooth and it's wide and it's a little less crowded. If you are doing a full loop, this is kind of the halfway of the halfway point. We've just taken a right on Broadway, and this is momentous because this is the first time in the 17 years of Summer Streets we've used Broadway at all. And we're gonna take Broadway all the way up. Got some train spotting there on the number 1. So like I said, I'm taking a short detour and headed over for 3 blocks to get to the George Washington Bridge and ride over. So like I said, little detour here. Took myself over for a few blocks on 179th Street. Come over here, ride the George Washington Bridge. 3.5 blocks of riding in traffic. The rest is all car free. Ride a loop, highly recommend it. It was so much fun. That was such a great thing to do in the middle of Summer Street, something I thought I'd never be able to do. I gotta take my kid next time. Now back to the course. Dyckman. Well, here we are at the finish of Dyckman Street. Lots of party atmosphere going on here. Get out and do Summer Streets this year. Let me just tell you, till 3 p.m., 22 miles of roads, longer than it's ever been. So many people so early. Had a lot of fun. Try out the George Washington Bridge thing if you want. It was crazy. It was very cool. All done. Actually, not all done since I'm only halfway. I got to go all the way back. But let me tell you, got to get out and enjoy Summer Streets this year.